Uh, Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome back to GEEXX Plays. First off, my apologies. I am still using a secondhand microphone. I've not gotten a decent replacement yet, so I'm working on getting the sound levels right. Done the best I can. This is not my forte. Secondly, I did do a previous review of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So this is kind of a different thing for me. The review that I did previously was when the game was in early access. That was several months ago. The game is actually, as of this recording, I think it was 3 days ago, that they actually got the 1.0 full release. So I figured I'd do an updated review to see what has changed. So they've added some skins. The supporter pack skins were available already. The After Hours pack has been added with 1.0. I'm not sure if milestones were in the game before. I think they were. The upgrades have changed a little bit. I don't know if they've added more of them, but I've maxed out my upgrades anyway. As you can see, I have tons of resources because I've maxed out my upgrades. One of the things that they've added with 1.0 is gear. Now, I have played a little bit, but basically you can equip gear on your characters. There are various slots. There is armor, chips, which actually change what Bosco does, along with some stats, a gadget, a canister, a tool, and a weapon mod. And you can have different loadouts for each of your characters. So, I mean, there are... You've got the different aspects of the scout, the gunner, engineer, and the driller. And also now that they've got, different skins depending on, which aspect you're playing. Each piece of gear can be upgraded. I've already upgraded everything because I had tons of stats, and you can sell stuff. Obviously, there is different quality. I only have one common piece of gear because I'd already kind of gotten, I didn't start with a new save. I started with my previous save game. Although I may go back and start from the beginning, who knows. But I've got mostly rare and epic gear. I have 2 legendaries. So, and you'll see there's some duplicates. Let's go for armor pieces. So notice I have a Hooli Hide Vest and a Hooli Hide Vest. So I've got 2 of those, but they have different stats. This one's armor max HP, this one armor max HP and explosion radius. This is armor max HP, this is armor and movement speed. This is armor and max HP. And that's not my armor. Well, so the gear has different stats. And just because you have a similar type of gear, like company breastplate, reinforced plating, Hooli Hide Vest, hunter's harness, this one has life regen. So the same piece of gear might not have the same stats. I think it might be somewhat random. They have a random set of stats. So, since I have my original view, they have added masteries. This is the reason I didn't want to start a game. Because I have good. Basically, if you do you complete the mastery, you get a permanent upgrade of 12 damage. If you complete the mastery of rank 5, you get 7 damage and reload speed. You get damage and reload speed. You get damage. You get potency, damage and potency. And you have class mod mastery.
I can always be more perfect.
All right, that's kind of loud. Yes, all the masteries as you complete them give you some passive bonuses to your character. And the same with bio masteries. Alright, hold on. Audio. Voice volume is way too freaking high. There. Alright, so masteries are new. As you can see, the masteries are the reason I didn't want to start a new save, start from scratch. Because some of these especially weapon masteries. Like you notice I don't have, some of these are only rank 4. Some of these are going to be very, very difficult to complete. Weapon masteries, you have to beat a level using only this weapon and no other weapons. Class mod mastery is basically just beat it on rank 5 with this mastery. So it can be difficult, but it's not as difficult. Some of the weapon masteries are really like the grenade masteries, because grenades are very inaccurate. The grenade masteries are very difficult. Some of these drone masteries are really hard. The ones that only fire in front of you are really hard. So, as you can see, I've gotten some of them to rank 5 because they are kind of easy, but I haven't completed them all. Anomaly dives. I think this might be new. I'm not sure if this is new with this one or not. I think Vanguard contracts, I think these are special. Yeah, these are basically special runs that you can do. I think they change based on, lethal operations, new operation 1 day, 6 hours. New contract in 6 hours, 19 minutes. I guess these are, I don't know what these are. I don't know if these change or not, or these are set. So for main missions, I've already gotten to rank 5. This has changed a bit because the gates didn't used to be there. You just beat you just beat rank 1, got far enough, and you could get to sector 2. So on and so forth. The new one is escort duty. Now, as you can see, I'm on sector 3. I'm still missing, I don't know what it takes to unlock sector 4. Complete gate 3. Okay, so I think I said the escort missions are you basically escort a driller. And I don't know if to beat them all, but we'll see. As you can tell, my engineer and the driller are my favorite because of the highest level. I'm going to start with the gunner. Gunner's my lowest level. I'm better with Juggernaut. I find easier. Ooh, range. Yeah, who cares? Ooh, he's got some bullets. He's got a cigar. They've all got scars. He's holding a bullet instead of a scar. I like the new skins. I really do. There's been some visual upgrades, like the change in the icons where it's heavy gunner, Juggernaut, and weapon specialist. I'm gonna go Juggernaut, just because I prefer the Bulldog heavy revolver as the weapon. I don't really do well with I don't really like the Thunderhead heavy autocannon, and I really don't like the Leadstorm powered minigun. Of the 3, for the Juggernaut, this is my favorite weapon. So, complete the dive. Now, you still have to mine stuff. So these little goopy piles. Again. And you see the Juggernaut, the thing is not moving. The reason it's not moving is because it needs fuel. So, this little pile of goop, goop is fuel. You can see goop on the map up there in the upper left-hand corner. That little, I'll go with kinetic because it matches. Yeah, I got some fuel. Hey, there's a leaf bug. Leaf bug is loot. Good way to fire. And see, now that I have fuel, it fills up the fuel gauge, and I move. Damage. Needs me some damage. And the good thing about the driller is that he does chew through stuff on his own, so you can, to a certain degree, avoid mining. You do still have to mine some stuff. I get the flower because I need the flower for my level quest. Damage. Come on, run away. Run away, run away. Reload speed. Whew. I like that. I like the big explosions. Ooh, fire rate of all weapons. All projectile weapons. I like that. Needs more fuel. Yeah, I'll stick with the I need the red stuff. The chance is always good. Rate of fire. I want this XP. Reload speed. Ooh. I like the coil gun. Take a chance if I get that high enough. Come on. Damage. Rate of fire. I'll do piercing and damage. It may reduce my rate of fire, but I just got some upgrades for that, so not a big deal. Reload speed. Ooh. And here is some extra loot drops from the supply beacon. So this, I know I'm taking some hits, but the gunner has extra armor. Maximum hit points always good. What they pick up radius? Because because like this level, with the escort missions proceed in a straight line, which makes it very difficult to go back and pick up anything you've missed. More damage. Let's get some more fuel to make sure we get to the end. Flower completes my quest for more gold. Oh, we're at the end. Alright, now that he is here, we kind of have to progress to the next level. Let's check around. You have to basically move it. These are basically explosives. That you have to use to free the driller. Get to the next level. Come on. Yeah, I'll take that. There you go. Damage. That's good stuff. But like I said, you can't really come back and there is essentially 4 explosives you have to unlock to get to the next level. And there we go. And you get to the next level. Oh, and you get a piece of loot. That's something that damage. Basically, certain things will give you a guaranteed piece of epic loot. In the regular quests, the bosses will do that. Damage and knockback. Flip side isn't going to do anything if I have a high enough reload speed. Ooh, legendary damage. Alright, doing good. Level 34, and only the first level. Ooh, damage. Reload speed. Missing. Got lots of gold. Ooh, range. Oh, that's one thing also. Another thing is that you can lock in things that you like, which you couldn't do before. Damage, XP gain. They're all kinetic. I'll take it. Also, because there's only 3 levels, there's really no incentive to like save gold for later, or any resource really. I have been, because I do need to upgrade gear, and now I do need to mine these nodes. I have been doing a bit of mining, which I wasn't doing. I hadn't bothered to do for a while. Most of the stuff in my inventory was just left over from, from before when I was, when I was playing the levels and you just kind of got it just because you happened to by accident. I think he'll run over that because he will mine stuff for me. I think Bob. Bob is the name of the drill. Hello, Bob. I have basically turned the voice volume down because ordinarily he'll like keep talking about Bob. I just do not care. There are a couple quests that, say, hey, have Bob kill a certain number of enemies. I think they actually have points. Damage. Loot plugs to make sure I have enough damage, make sure I have enough fuel to get through. Loot bugs because I am a loot enthusiast. Gotta get my loot bugs. Besides, like I said, there's only 3 levels here. Getting through them is not, doesn't take a lot of time. Let's get some more fuel, make sure we get through the end. I do like watching Bob blow over, run over something, blow it up. Able to piercing. What the hell? More damage. More damage is always good. I think I have to get through to the end. Yes, I do. Getting some nitra and some gold. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot more elites than there was previously. I have noticed. I get my butt handed to me quite a lot more often by the elites. More rockets. Yeah, I don't usually take the cosmetics, but come on. But because these levels are so short, I'm not going to be around long enough to actually get the overclocks I'm used to getting. That got the boss. I'm really... You are kind of taking your life in your hands by trying to get all the loot, because as you can see, there's an awful lot of stuff here in the way. Damage? Yeah, it's a good thing this is a lower level, lower rank. I would not have lived. The timer to get the drop pod is also 30 seconds instead of like 12. So that's a good, you know. Ooh, lots of levels, lots of XP. Uh-oh, that's damage and fire rate. I need to get my loot. Oh, extra damage. Ooh, that was close. I was getting greedy. And greedy in this game does tend to cost me. Range. I want the overclocks. Damage and reload speed. Ah, no more beams. Damn it. Let's do the overclock. Damage to train, what the hell? Critical damage. Fire rate. Reload speed. How much more defense? Yes, that's it. Final level. Let's see if we can't get this done quickly. Mine for gold. What's this thing go? I don't need that. Come on, Bob. Run stuff over for me. Actually, I don't know why I'm collecting the gold. I don't need it. There's no more loot to buy. Last supply thingy. Supply drop. Man, I'm getting mobbed here. It's a good thing I have so much armor, otherwise I wouldn't have lived. Ta-da! More hit points. And Bob just dug up his own fuel. Let's get this just in case. Won't slow me down too much. More damage. Oh, come on, Bob. You need more fuel? You are. Not much, though. Alright, and at the end of the escort mission, you have to mine this doohickey. I guess it didn't need that much fuel. This is the hard part. Because you have to stay in the circle, so he will keep trying to extract the core. And there's a boss, I mean, not a boss, but, you know, an elite that spawned. There he is. Take it. If you look at the top bar, up, yep. Usually I turn the voice volume way down. They usually tell you, come on, come on. No, taking hits, taking hits. I might fail this. I have not failed. I've only failed one time. But yeah, this little laser beam is stopping the drill from drilling the core. I'm healing the dirty red sugar because I could use it. Nope, don't see any. Excuse me. Sorry, I had supper before I recorded. This mob density is killing me here. And the fact that this thing is... Ooh, take a hit. Fire rates, I'll take it. Ah, shit. Those little spitters are going to be the death of me. Take some extra damage. Because I don't have a choice. I have to try and get over here. Come on, dudes. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, let's go stronger. I've got one more set of lasers to make it through. And I don't know if I can do it. Oh, good chance. Good chance is 37. I'll take the extra. A good chance. Anything to help. Level 60 though. I know the aliens grow stronger, you're not helping. Piercing. Come on. Come on. Out of my way. Hit them both at once. Where's the next? Oh, I got a lasers. Cool. Alright, on the last legs. I want the clock. Let's shoot in all directions around me. Ouch. And that purple thingy is a piece of gear. And that was hard. There is the drop pod. Don't blow me up. It's a good thing it's only rank 3. Move. Extra gear level. New gear found. So when you find a piece of gear, you can go to where it says upgrade, and then it will tell you what you need. You need like a certain amount. Oh, I'm running low on money. Money and materials, which I'm running low on both. And it will give you extra armor. Like upgrading this one will give you more dodge, more hit points, and more armor. So usually you upgrade a piece of gear 2 times, sometimes 3. And then you can go down here and say Smart Equip, and it will usually swap out your new gear. Alright, so that was pretty long, but not too long. So that was my not overview, but showing off the new changes, the new things that have come out since my last review. I think generally the game has gone in a positive direction. I really, really enjoyed the game. It's fun. This is one of those games that I don't play obsessively. Obviously, I've been playing it since when it released to try out the new gear and stuff. But this is one of those games that like I'll use as a filler. You know, when I'm playing something else and you know I've encountered a hard boss and uh, I have enough time, I'll just kind of plunk this in and play and roll a couple levels because it's pretty. It can be difficult, but it's not. You know, it doesn't cost a lot of brain power. I can just do this and go at it. So these are the new changes with the 1.0 release, as best as I'm able to do in my poor rambling way. As always, thanks for watching. As always, my stuff is crap. And until next time, good hunting.